Alright, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the video goal debate between LeBron and MJ now. Most of the time, people are either a LeBron hater or they're just an MJ fanboy or they're just a bunch of kids that they're just not watching basketball, but they're just listening to what a bunch of old school saying about who's the best player of all time. That's why they're being dick riders. And if you watch basketball carefully between MJ and LeBron, don't get me wrong, don't get me twisted. MJ is one of the best players in my opinion in the NBA history books, but you compare LeBron and MJ, it's like comparing to a one good player that has a one good dimensional move against an all around player. And MJ is known to be a good clutch player that has more rings, that has a clutch shot over LeBron. But people don't realize about LeBron is that throughout his whole entire career, LeBron pretty much accomplished everything that he needed, and he pretty much doesn't need any more stuff to add to his GOAT list because he already surpassed MJ. And difference between MJ and LeBron. MJ is undefeated in the NBA Finals, but the reason why he's undefeated in the NBA Finals because he has a good core, good depth, good coach, good bench. He has Scottie Pippen, Kugel, Rodman, Kerr with him. Now you look at LeBron throughout his whole entire NBA career. He had history where he had to play with bad, inconsistent players, bunch of goons that had to rely on him to take over on defense and offense. He didn't have a good coach. He had a bunch of washed-up players, and here's why I explain it. When LeBron was a rookie, his first final loss to Spurs was not his fault because who would expect a rookie to be four prime All Stars on the San Antonio Spurs team in the 2007 NBA Finals? Look at that roster. That roster is pure garbage once LeBron left that Cavs team. Now you look at MJ, at the age of 35, 38, when he was with the Wizards. That time Wizards were one of the worst teams in the NBA. He couldn't carry that Wizards team to the playoffs and the NBA Finals. So you compare LeBron right now, the age of 35, 38, he's playing like an MVP level, averaging 20 to 30, 40 points wherever he wants to. So that shows you right there why LeBron has to go at the age of 35, 38. He still got it. Meanwhile, MJ couldn't do that, what LeBron's doing right now. 2011, LeBron's first year in Miami. It's not really his fault, but pretty much I'll admit that that's his fault, but he didn't do that bad because he was getting used to Miami. 2014, he was playing up the washed up Wade and Bosh, going up against a young Spurs team that had Kawhi, Parker, Ginobili, Duncan. That team was stacked though. LeBron was averaging 30. It's just that Miami, he didn't show up. 2015, he made a promise that he was going to bring a championship with Cleveland. That's when he will return to the Cavs. Kevin Love, Kyrie get injured, going against a young Warriors All-Star team. Him and against his bench, he was still averaging 30, 35 points, triple-double, almost won Finals MVP, but sadly, Iguodala won the Finals MVP. So that's not LeBron's fault because he had to carry a bunch of bench players. So, and 2016, he made history to come back from a 3-1 deficit against the Bulls Warriors team. That is something MJ would not do if he was down in a position like that with a lot of pressure. And then 2017, it was obviously LeBron and Kyrie going against the Warriors All-Star team that had KD, Curry, Clay, and Green, Iguodala, and that team was stacked. So, and LeBron was still averaging a triple-double, leading all categories on first, and still, you're all blaming on LeBron for that. And then 2018, things got hella crazy where Kyrie left. It was just between LeBron, and that Cavs team was not supposed to go to the finals. It was supposed to be either Boston or Toronto, and somehow he managed to wipe out the whole entire team in the East and went to the finals, averaging 40 to 30 points and still lost KD. No one was going to expect LeBron and Cavs to win that series when he had a bunch of nobodies besides Love, but Love was already washed up. See, that's the big difference between LeBron and MJ. MJ was never tested that if he was in position with a worse team or a bad rebuilding team, he would never go to the finals or playoffs. LeBron already proved that any team you put him on, he will take them to the finals no matter what. He went to the finals like, what, 8, 9 in a row. I never seen MJ did that, you know. And of course, you can say MJ was a killer, this and that, you know, he did, but we're not talking about killer shots, not the reason why you're going to be the best player. To be the best player, you have to have an all-around good stats, all-around career with you. And look at all the records. You're going to see LeBron above Jordan. More triple-doubles, more points, more rebounds, assists, minute time, all-around position. That's all on LeBron. He passed Jordan that one. Record-breaking, he beat Jordan that one. All-around player, he beat Jordan that one. Better passer, better IQ, better athletic play, better slasher and driver. Could guard all 5 positions. He is much more stronger than Jordan. That's debatable, but the only thing Jordan has over LeBron is clutch shots, scoring, defense, and championship rings. But if you want to go by championship rings, I guess Sam Jones is the best because he has 10 rings. Bill Russell, 13. Robert Horry, 7. But y'all haters are going to say, oh, that ring doesn't matter because the Bill Russell era was so different because there's a lot of short niggas. And Robert Horry is just a young, worthless piece of shit, role player. But still, you want to talk about rings and the reason why you're to go, then there you go. Like I said, those are LeBron haters, those are dick riders, those are MJ fanboys that doesn't want to admit that the new best player is LeBron. Because old schools don't want to admit it. But if you know your basketball, you will know the difference between LeBron and MJ. MJ cannot lead to a team to the finals if he was in bad position like LeBron. MJ never took any risk. He had a good squad. He had a good coach, good bench, good all-around team. LeBron never had that before. And of course, many people are going to say he had AD, Wade, and Kyrie, but LeBron's not the one that made the call. He went to the team, and team chose to get that for LeBron because they know LeBron will do all the work. It's just that LeBron needs help because he can't do all the work every day, averaging 30, 40, 50, and still lose. Winning a championship, winning a game is all about teamwork. It's not a one-on-one player or a two-on-two player type shit. You have to play like a teamwork where everyone needs to step up on offense and defense if you want to win a title. That's how MJ was perfect, 6 for 6. But LeBron, on the other hand, he never had that. Like 2007, like I said, he was a rookie. He had no All-Stars. I had experience regarding Spurs team. And then 2011, that's the only loss you could blame on LeBron. But the other finals they lost to wasn't his fault. 2015, going against worst 3-star and him and his bench nobodies. That's not his fault. He was still putting up good numbers because he had no Kyrie Love. 17, him and Kyrie going against KD, Kyrie, Clay, Curry, Draymond Green, all those players. I felt like if KD didn't exist, then that would have been back-to-back. In 2018, it was worse when Kyrie left, so it's just LeBron by himself. So you can't say that's LeBron's fault because he was putting up insane numbers, but his team just can't show up. And like I said, I don't care what you say, but how many NBA Cups does Jordan have? Because LeBron's about to win his first one. And of course, your haters going to say it's either a fake championship, Mickey Mouse, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't count. Well, sadly to break this to you, but Adam Silver is the one that made the call. And he's clearly said whoever wins the NBA Cup is going to have a resume. And it's going to be on the resume on Wikipedia that they're Las Vegas champion and they get $500K. So, and that's way much better than the NBA champion because at least you get money out of it in this World Cup